Have you ever wondered how your brain sends a message faster than the blink of an eye? How do you feel pain instantly, move your muscles effortlessly, or recall a cherished memory? The answer lies in the fascinating world of electrophysiology, the electrical language of the nervous system. Welcome to PsychAcademy, where psychology meets science to unlock the mysteries of the human mind. In today's video, we'll explore the electrophysiology of the nervous system, breaking down complex concepts into simple and memorable ideas. Let's dive in. What is electrophysiology? Electrophysiology refers to the study of the electrical properties of biological cells and tissues. In the nervous system, it explains how neurons communicate using electrical signals known as action potentials. Think of neurons as tiny electrical wires. Just like electricity powers your home, electrical impulses power your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Without these signals, the brain and body would be unable to communicate. Key point: electrophysiology equals study of electrical activity in neurons. It enables communication within the brain and between the brain and the body. Structure of a neuron. To understand electrophysiology, we first need to understand the structure of a neuron. Dendrites receive incoming signals from other neurons. Cell body, or soma, integrates the information. Axon conducts electrical impulses away from the cell body. Myelin sheath insulates the axon and speeds up signal transmission. Axon terminals transmit signals to the next neuron via neurotransmitters. Engaging analogy. Imagine a neuron as a tree. Dendrites are the branches receiving information, the soma is the trunk processing it, and the axon is the root sending messages to other trees. Resting membrane potential. Even when a neuron is not actively sending a signal, it maintains a resting membrane potential, typically around -70 millivolts. This electrical difference between the inside and outside of the neuron is essential for signal transmission. Why does this happen? Unequal distribution of ions such as sodium, potassium, chloride, and proteins. The sodium-potassium pump actively transports 3 sodium ions out and 2 potassium ions in, maintaining this negative internal environment. Simple analogy? Think of the neuron like a charged battery, always ready to release energy when needed. Key terms: polarization, selective permeability, sodium-potassium pump. Action potential, the electrical impulse. When a neuron receives sufficient stimulation, it generates an action potential, a rapid and temporary change in membrane potential that travels along the axon. Stages of the action potential: depolarization. Voltage-gated sodium channels open. Sodium rushes into the cell, and membrane potential becomes positive, up to +30 millivolts. Repolarization. Sodium channels close, potassium channels open. Potassium exits the cell, restoring the negative charge. Hyperpolarization. The membrane becomes slightly more negative than the resting potential before stabilizing. Refractory period. A brief period during which the neuron cannot fire another action potential, ensuring one-way signal transmission. All or none principle. An action potential either occurs fully or not at all. There are no partial signals. Engaging analogy? Think of it like flushing a toilet. Once the threshold is reached, the process completes fully, regardless of how hard the handle is pressed. Propagation of the action potential. The action potential travels along the axon to reach the axon terminals. In myelinated axons, this process is faster due to saltatory conduction, where the impulse jumps between the nodes of Ranvier. Why is this important? Increases conduction speed, conserves energy, essential for rapid responses like reflexes. Real-life example. Touching a hot surface and instantly withdrawing your hand is possible because of rapid nerve conduction. Synaptic transmission. Once the electrical signal reaches the axon terminal, it must be transmitted to the next neuron through a synapse. Steps of synaptic transmission. Arrival of the action potential at the axon terminal. Opening of voltage-gated calcium channels. Release of neurotransmitters into the synaptic cleft. Binding of neurotransmitters to receptors on the postsynaptic neuron. Generation of either an excitatory or inhibitory response. Common neurotransmitters. Glutamate, major excitatory neurotransmitter. GABA, primary inhibitory neurotransmitter. Dopamine, associated with reward and motivation. Serotonin, regulates mood and emotion. Acetylcholine, important for muscle activation and memory. Clinical and psychological relevance. Understanding electrophysiology is crucial in both psychology and medicine. Many neurological and psychiatric disorders arise from disruptions in electrical signaling. Examples: epilepsy, abnormal excessive neuronal firing. Multiple sclerosis, damage to the myelin sheath, slowing signal transmission. Parkinson's disease, dopaminergic neuron dysfunction. Depression, altered neurotransmitter activity. Diagnostic tools. Electroencephalography, EEG, measures electrical activity of the brain. Electromyography, EMG, assesses muscle electrical activity. Nerve conduction studies, NCS, evaluate peripheral nerve function. In conclusion, the electrophysiology of the nervous system reveals how tiny electrical signals orchestrate every thought, emotion, and movement. From the resting membrane potential to the rapid firing of action potentials and the intricate dance of neurotransmitters, this electrical symphony is what makes us who we are. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to PsychAcademy for more engaging psychology and neuroscience content. Let us know in the comments which topic you'd like to explore next. Remember, understanding the brain is the first step towards understanding ourselves. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.